what's up, my people? Welcome to the Shaded Box Show. I'm your host, Mr. DJ Sex. Most of people know me as now Mr. Bollocks, aka Bollocks Beats. I give you one element, a scratch. I wanna rock right now. Most people know about it. And a scratch. I wanna rock right now. Shout out to my nigga Freddy Poster, dog. So as Pele Moya, hip hop is forever. It's lifetime. We breathe hip hop. We live hip hop. We eat hip hop. We sleep hip hop. We dress hip hop. Hip hop has been there ever. Yo, what's up, my people? Welcome to the Shaded Box Show. I'm your host, Mr. DJ Sex. Most of people know me as now Mr. Bollocks, aka Bollocks Beats. I'm your host today on that Shaded Box Show. We're talking strictly hip-hop. You know, hip-hop is it was a big thing, but it's still a big thing, a big deal. You know, since I'm a piano fan, as we all are mainly hip-hop until one fuck. I can't be listening to this Mama Piano, whatever they were playing. I'm not saying Mama Piano is it's a bad thing. You know how hip hop niggas are. We too hip hop. We from the era of 1996, Snoop Dogg, Tupac, and all that stuff. But now, I'm talking here. But anyway, I want us to actually focus on the new school and the hip hop school. New school is your Kendrick, and obviously when it comes to Kendrick, we associate ourselves with Andre 3000. Obviously, that's a skill. You have Earth Gang from Abu J. Cole family, and that stuff we have to J. Cole just Wu-Tang, and all that stuff comes from where? Wu-Tang Clan. But J. Cole did a good thing. Look at JID. JID is the best. Look at Buddy. Buddy is the best. He knows how to sing and he knows how to rap. And let's go to Wu-Tang Clan. Yeah, Wu-Tang Vele. Oh, God. Math. RZA. Everyone is like the best there in Wu-Tang. Inspector Tech does the whole line of lyrical content. Applying content. So hip-hop just evolved, but it didn't change. The only thing that changed is the money. You know, back in the days, we used to talk about money. I like to go to the clothing. You know how I'm dressed, baggy, jeans, sneakers. Boys of London, Fat Farm, Dada. Okay, Chucks has always been there for us. Chucks has always been there. Jordans were very expensive back in the days. As the white boys had it, the North boys had it, Sabah boys had it. So streetwear, till today we're going back to the streetwear. Streetwear is nice. We used to be baggy. Now our skinny jeans, fitted, and all that stuff. What about what do we have now? We have caps. We still wear our caps. We still wear. You see how I wear beanies, and we have jewelries. Whatever, gents. The shit is nice. Hey. Yeah, pals. Remember, everything evolves because of Africa. As long as we living in this African times, everything evolves. They used to be shama two-piece. No, to allow same two-piece. Two-piece hot. Babies are lighting there. Crop tops and your tight tight skirt or tight in bese bakudlalela nama boots or bakudlalela nama high heels. So everything just evolved the way it is. It's the way it is. Nothing changes. It's just good in nje. I'm a China vele, I'm a China gotta give big ups to I'm a China. They made streetwear say to see much more deep and cheap. You understand? Because bega, if ngabe sigqoka izinto ezibhaya, especially abuche, impahla zabuche uzibona everywhere. Where you go, eJozi uyazibona. Ngisho because I'm from Tembisa, 1630. Yangithola. La mongena mfite Phumlane Mall, mongena ePlaza, mongena ePesh ekhasi, mongena at the Mall of Tembisa. Amakula khona nje azokushaya ngenye dress code enamasiko. For abuchiri, you know they bakhlelisela uchiri mfite, bakugcokisela uchiri abe manzi. So when it comes to the niggas, we dress code yethu what's in sweaters. Your jeans marasi tight yangithola seko, but we still wear our pants on below our waist. Maras change fit, everything is nice. And then what else? Hip-hop people leader is because there's no movement. When there's no movement, it becomes very difficult. Note, becomes very difficult. The media itself is portraying izinto ezibhayo. Awuna nyuku, abantu abaqavi, noma ungafaka i-track yakho bazothi noma like one. Noma push ama mixtape. So a movement, it means that we have to move in one direction, in one mind, positive. Like move in one so that it's gonna be easier. When we had shows, everyone used to come and listen to this, listen to that. We are for next week. I want to work by your future Raban. When it comes to battles, we used to go battling. You know, battling is the most ethic thing when it comes to hip hop, because you test I would say how is your skills. And I'm not talking about battling in rapping only. You battle in breakdancing, you battling DJs, you battling in beats, you battling in beatboxing. I used to be a beatboxer back in the days. Oh, I can still beatbox, don't worry. I never lost my beatbox. So when it came to beatbox, I started listening to this my friend from the Roots, Razel. Razel used to be the nicest guy from the Roots. So I'm gonna give you a snip, Yana. I'm gonna give you one element, a scratch. I wanna rock right now. Most people know about that shit because if I get a skit in Sagapara. Secondly, I'm gonna give you a beat and a scratch. I wanna rock right now. So these are the two things that we basically now. You know, back in the days we used to entertain, because we don't say we're blind because you're blind. It's not. It's because you had a certain uniqueness in your own ways, and that made people believe in themselves. They started beatboxing, and then when they hear a certain element about shoot them fun, not listening to Wu-Tang Clan all the time, or not listening to Mobb Deep, or not listening to whoever, J. Cole nowadays, not listening to Abu Banban, but listening to Outer Sikas. Shout out to my nigga Freddy Poster, dog. R.I.P. Freddy Poster used to, there's a style aside. It used to be like grabbing us. It used to be nice because his uniqueness be into him. And then shout out to TOM, shout out to Last Days Firm, shout out to SOS, shout out to all of Amachit and Faith. I'm not because I'm counting those niggas because I'm being racist, but shout out to those guys that made hip hop to be the way it is, like Tembisa. So in Tuanezingane, they are looking forward to actually go back to this. If you're not known, you don't blow. But the only thing is to listen to my shows, listening to my podcast. listening to everything that makes sure it's in a sibe grand. But mawube sistagile, we don't have shows. Ubani uzokwazi ukuthi famous or ubani uzokwazi. No one will ever know you because there are no shows. I want to take you back where it started. Okay, it started around about 1998, I think, approximately there. Shout out to my man Max Mzisound. One of Mzisound took me in his arms and what's in hip hop say so because Sepia used to be booming when it comes to hip hop. Nocum used to be booming when it comes to hip hop. Lenin, Lamonti, everyone was like Nabucheri. Like everything was nice when it comes to hip hop. Bekasi. I'm talking about 1632. Etembisa, Joe, where the home, Joe. Invader, Hypergenics. We used to look up for that. And shout out to my man, Joe, who made everything work. And when it comes to listening to music, Killer Kane. I won't forget that nigga. Killer Kane school us when it came. He was massive dance floor when it came to S Nash. So everything happened as Nash. And it I'm fit to say Nash. I was always excited in front of my church. But anyway, not about that. Killer Kane used to play with vinyls. And I remember there used to be DJ Dollar. And Nagabula Wire Crawl used to be there too. Shout out to all the niggas that they used to work. They used to rap Evenek when Evenek Tina yes. When we used to listen to American hip hop, we used to be very what's up? Yo, what up? Even the dress code, people didn't afford, but you found a nigga on the cipher, Soul Clap, and they bring on my beats. Remember, we used to go bah. Soul Clap. That era was nice. Soul Clap. And before, even when I go to Snash, there used to be a club at Joe's called Elite Club. I like to say we Elite Club was very and I remember going to Elite Club. I'm a Kalata Paya. They used to have cars because we said Joe's there, and then yeah, be stuff, and then mama cheesy, baba. Throw your hands up. That's cut golf and baba Joe's. Throw your hands up. Throw your hands up. Dog, that just enjoyed all. It made us so in love with hip hop so much that you felt good. I wish I was that person. I wish I was this. Then everything just started changing from Ematlapini, and then when I grew up, I want to thank my main man, dog, from Invader, Lenza, let them attack. Lenza, Spliff, Nomzi, cousin Naga Spliff. We came to this agreement because of Ulenza usjutila wanata ntwana. Since utanda bopi sound, utanda hip hop. Lenza used to be a atandi raga. Yo. Angazi mameli raga kamnandi so mfita abo Capleton, abo Sizzla Kalanji. Yo. Young one. But those were the times where everything was just feeding, was getting inside our skin, and then we changed from that. And then Lenza told us, "But Joe, there's a better way. Why don't we hook up into my busy quarter tour? Vele kota ikasi, vele kota ikota. Once what ikota ikasi, wonke umuntu uyacavu elevate mind yakho uthi ala ikota la." Ngayisusa lento leyo uyayithatha uyise garage. I-engine garage vele last time the view ingana next yabo. Sicela abo Killer King basincede. And hip hop niggas used to come there, bazwakale. So remember, we from the era where hip hop iyaqala cool. And then I'm talking about Masai Sua from 1998 to your 2000 to 2004. This is where we started introducing Kota Tour. So silapho sise garage Hospital View, sishaya ini, shaya kota 2, C4, everyone playing a part. And then I remember Abu Spliff, they were in the mixing department. I mean, I was very young, you know. I was busy in the computer trying to play music. But I remember, I didn't have this DJing stuff. We didn't have this in it. So we didn't have CDJs. So everyone used to play, Nani? Computer. Even house niggas used to play in computer. So a computer used to be the ish. Your computer used to be the ish. But the only niggas that used to play with turntable, Killer Kane. That's the reason why I need to Killer Kane. I can't just separate them from anything. Killer Kane used to be the man, and he always been there for us. Yeah, but I see in gents with that guy with Killer Kane. I see in gents. When I was fit, I must see la piano shy, kota tola piano Karachi, Kuba mnandi, shit gets packed. Angazunguna bumre pabangaka. This thing is very new. Ulenza has just introduced me. You're not the only one who's locked up in the house. You're not the only one, or you're not the only niggas with TOM or who's trying to do this. You understand? There's a whole lot of niggas that are trying to do exactly what you are doing. And we did it. Masuke karaching, you know, via size of my politics. We have to move. We're growing. Sagupi, Ebazelo Park. Saqala ukufisa boma 5 trad. Masifisa boma 5 trad ngicala ukuhlangana neBrian bayibiza uGuzma Cash. Ya uGuzma Cash bekakutshela live ukuthi intwana mongana 5 rand awungeni eminyango. Awungeni. Wena awungeni. Angeke ungene eminyango. Awuna 5 rand charo. But leyo 5 rand bengethi ukuthi sifuna ukuqova inyoko or sifuna nini. Phela ekseni remember sinama adjustment ukuthi sihamba to tell out your sound. Mina sihafe nesayi oil out yakhona sayitshela mfana and out yakhona Jeff. I won't forget that nigga. Jeff usihilela wasigama microphone wasika yonke into ukuthi siconnect senza nama laptop way not laptop sorry senza nama computer screen afuthi la into uyibona la iscreen lezi esincane screen leso sibambayo ngathi uphethe idollars yeah hayi leso screen phethe ngicomputer etswe mara istaff esida stuff we stuff and umuntu bekangithanda konke stuff bekuyinja yama okay Max used to give me stuff and yawona umuntu wangiblessa ngestuff ngibona ukuthi akune stuff sese hip hop T-Mac shout out to that nigga T-Mac always kasi kuza abo mastermind abo HI4P yabona everything is growing SOS TOM Sulumani neskim sakhe yabona so Sulumani they were very now beba young mara they were inspired. That's the reason why they came to us to this to doesn't as tuning forefront. So hip hop started expanding. The way it expanded from got the tour to forefront to this to that. Everything was just nice from 2004 to I think maybe to 2009 10. So obviously, missing a break. Somewhere we had a break, but in movement, because that's the reason why I'm emphasizing Guti. The reason why people don't blow up anymore. You see Pretoria people, Abo Maclara, Abo 25K blowing up because you know Pretoria niggas were always Pretoria niggas, and Tina Ngalio interval liana of quarter tour to forefront. Going to parks, Ebazelo, doing that shit. People supported us from East End to JSAC. Even Pretoria niggas did. But more into East End because I remember there used to be DJ Dollar. DJ Dollar, DJ Labo, Hidden Force. Or even Riding Bigger Corner. Hoodlam. Oh, Hoodlam on the beat. Bigger sample Hoodlam. Bigger Namasim. So, Hoodlam was there, bruh. Hoodlam, okay, because of Killer Kane. And then one thing that I really loved about Ulenza, used to go out himself because he taught me this. He was an MC and he was a rapper. And when it comes to hip hop and raga, and remember, hip hop comes from dance, hip hop comes from jazz. Hip-hop comes from hip-hop has a whole lot of gender before it made it to hip-hop. It came from there. And you know where hip-hop is from, Anish? It's from the Bronx. So maskulumang states, it's from the Bronx. So niggas from in New York, and they understand what hip-hop is from there. So when it comes to Itembisa, we took that very seriously. And besi futures yonke into behambelela so when it comes to hip hop till today. When you listen to J Cole ya release not besimameli Wu-Tang ya release, no. So besi together when it comes to hip hop. It's just besingana nama platform manje ukuthi you can just download. Besi to le machiteni yazi, when you go to school lo nale yangithola. So abantu bebagayini stuff. Computers started coming through, hard drives. We used to exchange on my hard drive, and then everything we just so hip hop is hip hop. So when it comes to hip hop, then everything started changing. You want to get a Lil Wayne, obvious, Jaro. You're getting the momentum change. Lil Wayne started getting in, and one man, whoever started getting in. Yo 2009 to 2000 and upwards until to this day we are still listening to commercial. But remember, there's still underground cats. Before we even come today, we started evolving because there was this. I started going back, and then I revive ini. We got a tour, and I started introducing to these young niggas, not even young niggas, abantu nje maybe bangidlula nge 4 to 6 years and all that stuff. Shout out to my man Griffin Nico, aka Arsenic, Griffin. Shout out to Abo X from View. So you see the whole structure is a civil. Lentwana as a civil, Abo Manka, Abo X. Yeah. So those niggas started believing what I was saying within Dota. I have a platform, because we used to play house music, and we didn't even play house music usual deep house music. So shout out to Divine for house music. But before it was house music, Bislala la Panix Emini from 12 to maybe probably 6. Shaya ini hip hop. I want Bayazwagala Mastermind from HI4P. Yeah, I used to come there. He used to be the host. Thomas used to be there. Was Batuban. Jayam. Okay, the whole lot of niggas we used to be there when it comes to freestyling. I introduced it. The freestyle, La Piano, Kotato. Everyone started DJing. Everyone started enjoying the show. So remember, from Kotato, Leaniak Dala to Kotato Yano. So we needed to fuse a little bit of new school nyana, but we used to play that hardcore shit. Gravetown used to be there. BB. Oh, BB used to kill it. Neverneck. Guys, you don't know BB. We used to kill it with the Neverneck. So from that era, Sapusha, and then came this era when I had to fuse things from both now new school and old school. Then I enza ini Hats and Kicks. I was with my brothers and one sister. I was with Greg Meister, Porton K, Khunzi, Jigsaw, aka Jiggy. There's a whole lot. I used to hang up with those. They used to help me a lot, pick up in sound. You see, Sekaprivi. Shout out to Naledi, no Hloki was Sekaprivi, who gave us a spot. And that's where that shit boomed. Hip hop revive. So you see, yeah, only time durationing in Jelayon. This is the time durationing in Jelayon. With your time and introducing hip hop to the niggas and the girls. This is how things were supposed to be. When it comes to promoting hip-hop, we're supposed to sustain, but obviously mixing hip-hop with your own life. Started growing, started having family, started having jobs, people started growing. So everything evolves. So right now we are here. Look at us. I'm doing a podcast. Shaded Box Show. So as Peli Moya, once you Peli Moya, there's always gonna be numbers of people about believing in hip hop. Hip hop is forever. It's lifetime. We breathe hip hop. We live hip hop. We eat hip hop. We sleep hip hop. We dress hip hop. Hip hop has been there ever. Fade my piano ngaba corner, but shout out. But hip hop made those niggas be piano believe which there's a certain way of dressing, and this is us. Abantwana. We are just a hip hop is Abantwana. In every show that we used to pull up, there used to be girls doing sick poetry. Oh, shout out to sick poetry. Back in the days when I used to do a tour with Lenza, we used to go to Pitori Arts Campus. Late night, there used to be sick poetry. There used to be a thing called sick poetry where people chill, smoke weed, and smameli poetry. That's where when we used to do Koto tour, the poetry comes from. Shout out to that. Sick poetry. And abantu bebagqoka njengamanesi no doctor. Because it's a sick poetry. So when we introduce hats and cakes, we introduce hats and cakes in terms of the vibe. Only vibe yamanje. Uyayibona vibe yamanje. Mele ugqoke kahle, sneakers, mele must smell fresh. Ngithola popping bottles kunavele lezi. Yabona kunalezi zipline lezi zibuye namasaba bizazwakala zibuy utshwala ebaya. But the uniqueness of hip hop is the lyrical content. Yazi mama mele hip hop makudlala itrack so uyazi ukuthi ale barrier rap. So we portrayed that stuff so that people could listen to more music. Secondly, we portrayed the lifestyle. You understand? The lifestyle that we're living right now is forever. Till today, I'm still on that hip hop shit. You can see how I dressed. I'm hip hop, nigga. You know, so I can't separate myself from something else that's not even there. I'm the birth, I'm the right, I'm the righteousness. You know, because hip hop made me, and I won't stop until I die. You should bury me with my hip hop, dog. Because hip hop made me a family. Because listening to conscious, there's a difference between hip hop. There's conscious, there's trap, there's rap, there's straightforward. You should Google that. Thanks to Google. You should Google what's hip hop. You understand? I won't waste my time here for now. Hip hop is what. Hip hop is what we have made. We've made of. I'm hip hop. I think I've changed my name in so many names. I'm from Sex to Bollocks Beats, Bollocks to Ubuso. Because now, I'm evolving. I'm just telling you, Gucci, the reason why I'm hip hop, because I'm evolving. So, music evolution. Music evolution is the thing. So we have to go back and do hip hop shows. The more hip hop we have, the more shows we have, the more we get young cats coming through and saying, Mfana, Bollocks, because I'm a producer too. I became a producer through all of this. From beatboxing to a producer. From producer to being a DJ. DJing from being a host. And hosting this Shaded Box Show. What? You gotta tell me, Faith. You gotta tell me what's popping. This is how it is. And then the motivation to this is people, we have to believe, because I see now the break that I had, because everyone is growing, and then growth comes with so many responsibilities, and then we have to grow up, and then we have to understand what it isn't though as sabi the way they used to be. Things change, everything change, your friends change, your life. Your friend lo umcela ukuthi sekumngani wakhe sokuyi-enemy, angiyazi ukuthi abantu sebanama-enemy. Lo mngani wakho wakudala akusesibra yakho angeke so phethe abanye abangani, because everything changes. But one thing you have to remember, hip-hop is forever, dog. Noma ngaba i-commercial hip-hop. Do you know what's the difference between a commercial hip-hop and an underground hip-hop? A commercial hip-hop is things that have been playing on the radio all the time. So it's from underground, remember, to hip hop, to this commercial radio and stuff. But you must understand that this hip hop has so many stuff. Has the hardcore, has the underground, has commercial, has soft lounge. And I know, do you know what I discovered? There's a loafer. There's loafer. Loafer is like, yo, I remember back in the days we used to listen to Omunyichir. So Ekotato used to be any sister Omunyichir. Maybe say sister mama manje. Wenga mlodlala ngevinyl. Le achiro leana bidlala it dub triple hop, where you can actually see, you can hear his snare going. So that we just chilled out, and obviously we were smoking weed. Obviously, weed intoxicate us. Weed motivate us. Weed, you know how weed is. You can describe weed as much as you want to describe, but that music changed us because that music gave us life. Pega manje leyo music leyo besumamela boma 2004. Now sumamela no nilas so we loafer. And loafer comes with so many things. It changes. It's like listening to trap soul. Remember, trap used to be trap house. Trap. Yo 808 bass boo, 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 from Ludacris to Drake. Remember, these things, they change in a tempo. So if Ludacris is going boom, 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 your trap, your Drake is going soft, like similar to R&B, and with a bit of hi-hats. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm getting carried away when I come to production, but I'm like that. But this is just a tempo change. Tempo change is, it's just tempos going from 88 to 120 to 95 to however you want to put it. But the culture of hip-hop just stayed the same. When we came to hats and kicks, we brought hip-hop the way it was that time. So now we found that hip-hop has a fusion. That's the reason why I'm giving you this platform, Shaded Box Show, to give you, okay, hip-hop is not dead. We got you. Send your mixtapes. Send your hip-hop mixes. Let's hear. Let's see you. I see you. I see you struggling, smoking drugs. I see you struggling, trying to get that push. You go to music. This is a platform, so I help you, you help me. We promote this, we hype this, we generate from wherever we are to this point. It's 2023, gents. We need to evolve. I'm up here and I evolve. They made a shine out of it, but now let us do this the right way and just keep on moving. So when it comes to shaded box, you know, if you see a box, we are a box, and then you picture yourself closed up into the box, day in, day out. Let's just say hypothetically, a box lime duzane ne window, and you're hearing so much sound outside. You wish that you were there. How do you change your life from that to the outside world? Is to recreate yourself that you are in, mara you are out. So you're thinking out of the box while you're still in the box. The only thing that can make you go to Puma box in is to elevate yourself mentally. Because most of us are trapped mentally. The only way to actually get out is to actually reinvent yourself from that box, because every darkness has a light. You understand? And that light is your thought. everything happens from your mind. Mfethu angeke khonakala ukuthi ubhayiziseke sikhona, angeke khonakala ukuthi ubhayiziseke kusex akhona. Mfethu I will make sure, gents, we need to support, we need more listeners, we need more attention, we need more music, we need more people to actually say it's enough is enough. We want to listen to ourselves, you know, and that's the only best way is to actually to be out of the box while you're in the box. Shaded Box Show. Majida, if you want to come to my show, you can hit me up on Facebook, you can hit me up on Twitter, you can hit me up on my numbers, WhatsApp, you can hit us up on KMP. You can hit us on so many socials. I'm here, Bollocks Beats, real name Success Mtsweni. You understand? You can hit me up, in fact. Just tell me, in fact, I'm interested in it. So we're gonna create something for you so that it's gonna be easier for us to actually hold you down. And remember, no one is whack until you say yourself you are whack. As this guy in effort, there are so many whack. Let me not say whack. There are so many music that people believe good. People are listening to it. People are jamming to it. So what is whack? So ask guy and when among be serious when it comes to this, ask guy be serious because you need to believe. It belief comes from trust in yourself. And it comes from confidence. This is how you look at yourself, and then you say you believe. If you say I believe, then you believe. Everything could be possible. So it's Shaded Box, boy. Let the listeners decide, because Saturday, Friday will be nice. How frequently are you when it comes to listening to my podcast? Because I need to know. You need to tell me you feel this is not the way. Tell us. What do you feel? Because everything is right for you, everything is wrong for me, from you. But how do you feel about this podcast? Are you benefiting? Or just what do you want? Tell us. We are listening. Shaded Box Show. Shaded Box Show. I'm your host, Bollocks Beats, aka Mr. Bollocks. Don't ever doubt it. I'm here for you. Saival. Opa. Kick. Bollocks Beats.
Sibambe mic sibachaze Bollocks Jack nge-knife nabangani bakhe awuthi sibasaphaze manje shunqe phansi mighty parathwara dynasty true fast sazoqindezela into enzoyenza noma nayo kendla fair nojike venda hlaba jikelele sazojikeleza yimi inkosi la iJozi ezosikelela vele clever.